Trump's at it again. Greenland is all over the headlines, and we have people reaching out to us regularly asking us about what about the rare earths in Greenland? So let's ask the number one expert in the world. Jack, what about the rare earths in Greenland?
If they are there, they're going to stay there, Tracy, for the rest of time. Greenland, this whole Greenland story is to me so silly. It's beyond nonsense. So I assume that somebody's going to benefit. Just to start this off with the conclusion, Greenland is a military objective for the United States, not an enemy, but a place where we would like to have bases and to have ability to detect Russian or Chinese enemies coming in over the Arctic. That would be missiles. Okay. Quite frankly, when I was a young man, a friend of mine was based in Thule, Greenland. And his job, he was on the DEW line. You're probably too young to remember that. That was the distant early warning system. So we had radar sets in northern Greenland at Thule, and we had Air Force personnel monitoring those radar sets. That was 60, some odd, maybe 65 years ago. So it's nothing new. All I can tell you is that the friends I had who were based there were delighted never to go back there again. Okay, let's talk about Greenland. Greenland is the largest island in the world. It's 1/4 the size of the continental United States. That's a big place, right? It has 56,000 people. That's 0.067 people per square mile. 90% of them are Inuit, native Greenlanders. What in America we would refer to these people as Eskimos, but they're Inuit. Okay, 10,000 people of the 56,000 people in Greenland are of European descent. Everyone in Greenland lives on the southwestern coast because it's the only ice-free coast of the whole country. I said 80% is covered by glaciers, deep glaciers. Now, mining. Mining requires access, i.e. roads, constant electric power, fresh water, and, drum roll please, skilled personnel. Now, who had not been drafted into the U.S. military would voluntarily go to live in Greenland? Answer, no one. So, are there rare earths in Greenland? Perhaps. 80% of the country is covered by glaciers. No one has ever gone under a mile-thick glacier to see what rocks are under there. So we don't know what's there. In the part that's ice-free or relatively thin ice, they have discovered deposits that have uranium, rare earths, and other minerals. Okay, great. There's no access to them, no infrastructure, and it would take an enormous amount of money, time, and, drum roll again, skilled people to do it. I have no comment on the Inuit people, but I doubt that very many of them are experienced, skilled mining engineers, electrical engineers, road building engineers, or civil engineers, i.e. the people who keep the water and the sewage systems running. So it is, and on top of that, the deposits we know of rare earths in Greenland are of the mineral, primarily the mineral eudialyte, which no one has ever been able to economically work as a source of rare earths. This story is silly. I cannot believe that anybody thinks there's any purpose to America acquiring or getting more rights in Greenland than for military needs. There is no economic point to developing, excuse the expression, natural resources in Greenland unless you want to bottle glacier water.
Jack, obviously Trump's got his eyes on Greenland. What do you think? Do you think he will be successful in securing Greenland as he claims?
I believe we already have military reservations in Greenland. We've had them for since before World War II. So I don't know what the point is here. The idea of acquiring Greenland, again, it's 56,000 people, 25% the land size of the United States, and 80% covered by ice. Why would anybody want to acquire this? It's a mystery to me, except for the military purpose. And I suspect the rest of it is just let's say, a cover for the military purpose. I don't think the United States is going to actually come to blows with Denmark over. And by the way, Greenland is a county of Denmark. It's literally a state of Denmark. So we can't simply, the United States can't simply acquire it, annex it, okay, without declaring war on Denmark. And of course, that would destroy NATO, as everybody says. This whole thing is like a comedy. I'd expect to see this on Broadway as a comedy. I have no idea what's going on here other than the military acquisition. I believe all the rest of this is just cover.
Well, Jack, as always, thank you for joining us today. And for those of you interested in finding out more about Greenland, please go to our friends at Wikipedia and make a donation for the excellent work they do to keep us all informed with the facts. Thank you, Jack.